It's your time to shine with Presenter Search on 3 and Orbit Gum.
Welcome back to Presenter Search on 3, the Expresso Edition, coming to you live on SABC3. Good evening, everybody. Now, the first Top 10 challenge is done and dusted. And tonight, the remaining 9 contestants take on their next task. Being a great presenter requires you to maintain your composure even when you're stepping out of your comfort zone. So for tonight's challenge, each contestant must present an insert while taking part in an activity that requires them to learn something new. Joining us live in studio is our awesome panel of judges. Make some noise for Dr. Musa Mthombeni, Thando, and Roger Good. Welcome, judges.
Hello.
I don't know how you guys focus with this gorgeous woman in the middle of you.
You guys,
How are you feeling about tonight?
excited. I mean, it's never an easy thing being like pushed in like a weird situation that you're not used to.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to see how they're gonna do.
Exactly, and having Roger making weird signs behind you.
I mean, this
it's
is
just the
me
normal
every
day at
day,
the
what
office.
they got to do one day.
Can you see we got the memo about the outfits?
Yes.
They're like going to the
Dr.
board.
Musa, looking all sorts of hello.
Hi, look, it's a Wednesday. We're doing the things.
We're doing the things indeed. Now, at the end of tonight's show, one of these 9 contestants right here will be eliminated in a live elimination challenge, and you, the viewer, will get to vote for who you would like to keep in the competition. So keep your phone handy and get ready to make your voice heard using twitter.com/befoundon3. But first up, it's Jamie Lee Domberg.
Ow! I'm doing rock climbing. I'm freaking out. I hate heights, but whatever. Let's do it.
Today I'm going to be getting Jamie onto one of our automatic belays. It's sport climbing, where we get you into your shoes and harness, and it's high, but it's safe.
In order to reach success, you have to climb your way to the top. But no one said it would be this high. Today, I face my fears.
Yeah, thank you. Yo, was that a one-take wonder?
I'm feeling very excited to do rock climbing. I have never done anything like this before, so it's definitely pushing me, and this is going to be a challenge for me.
When it comes to climbing, these are what you're going to look for, all right? Jugs.
Okay.
The way that you hold that, it's a full hand. You're going to try to avoid these. It's a crimp. You're probably going to break your nails.
I just had them done, no. Sun's out, guns out, let's do this. I come around the corner and I look up at this wall and I'm thinking, this cannot be it. Like, I thought I was going to faint. I had to take a deep breath in. But okay, this is Presenter Search, so I have to bring my A game, and fear is no longer a factor for me right now. Let's do this.
It doesn't matter how scared you are. You don't have to try and hide it. The viewers want to know what you're feeling in this experience.
I can do this. I can actually do this one step at a time. Storm is speaking through this whole journey and her voice is calming. But now I'm remembering there's actually a camera. I have an audience to bring in and just relay what I'm actually doing. I'm looking down and that's when I start hyperventilating like...
You can do it. Come on. That's it.
I can't. At this point, I freeze. I look down, I see the cameras. It clicks to me that I'm still supposed to be delivering a link, but I can't. I literally just let go. I felt defeated. I will say it was one of the most toughest things, but I think I faced my fears. I'm never doing this again. Oh, I'm dying. Like, that was probably like one of the worst experiences ever. I faced my fears though, and I went to 3 meters, which is the best I can ever do, but the director's feedback is that I didn't bring the audience into it, so I'm just gonna play around with the camera a bit more. I'm going to try to do this again. I want to get higher than I did before, so let's do this.
You got it, girl.
Give me a quick comment while you're there.
Okay, this still feels safe. I feel okay, because I can still see the ground.
Your feet are the ones. That's it, keep going. Come on, tips of your toes. There we go, girl. Now we're moving slightly to the right. One more up, feet up. One more.
I really can't.
It's always nerve-wracking the first time you do it. She did great. She conquered that fear. She tried it, and she's definitely gonna come back.
I did it! Mama, I made it, but I want to come down. I wish I did reach the top, but at one point I'm very satisfied for the fact that I delivered a good TV moment. I think I brought it. I faced my fears, and we still got a good shot for TV.
Jamie Domberg, everybody. Join them up. Thando, she said, Mama, I made it. But did she make it?
She absolutely did. I couldn't stop grinning watching it. It felt very heartfelt, and even the reaction with everyone in the studio watching, it was very genuine, it was authentic. These things that we all can't do, and we were happy to know that we're not the only one.
Woo!
And I think you did a fantastic job.
Wow, what a great way to start the show. Next up, Mthombeni was given the task of channeling his inner adrenaline junkie.
Pipe car driving? Well, it says car and driving, so I guess you can drive it, but like, what are the pipes? What am I doing? High flying and rough terrain is the order of business today. I'm in Rayton for a mind-blowing experience. What am I talking about? Let's go pipe car driving. Sheesh, Sean. This is a beautiful beast. What?
Yeah, this is something else. It's quite big and something special.
I see it's called Super Quick. Is it like Super Quick?
Yeah, it is a bit super quick.
I didn't know much about pipe car driving until I researched it and I thought, what? People do this for the sport? Awesome. This is a pipe car. But Sean, please tell me, what is the difference between this car and an ordinary car?
With an ordinary car, you can drive 4x4 softly, slowly. This one doesn't have diff locks in, so the diff locks make it quite difficult. So now you're driving with speed and aggression.
Now, Sean, for people that are like not motorheads, what is a diff lock?
A diff lock is a rear axle and a front axle lock, so then the wheels turn exactly the same time. This is a much specialized sport, so questions is a bit difficult just to ask about the sport if you don't know anything about 4x4ing.
From this challenge, I hope to take in the entire experience. I mean, I work with clothing. I style people. These ones, they fly in cars. What? It's ridiculous. This is really tight, but the tighter it is, the safer I feel. Sean, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Let's go for it. Now you're strapped in, but you can feel like, hey, it's gonna be shaky in here. My heart is plummeting to the bottom of my stomach, but this is awesome.
He's a bit scared for this sport, but I think he's a good guy. I would love to see him on the show. I've never mentioned this whole is a bit difficult.
Okay. Whoa, man, what a ride. Imagine being high in the sky, your stomach plummeting, and adrenaline pumping through your body. This is the stuff of legends. Sean, I think I want to go again.
Let's go again.
Everybody out here having the most fun. The stuff of legends, he says. Dr. Musa, how did you feel about that insert?
Look, so inserts are mainly driven behind personality. So if you have a very fun personality, you'll have inserts that are great throughout the time. I enjoyed this insert, but I felt that it lacked just that fifth gear. That sixth gear, that seventh gear, so it stopped somewhere, and I wanted more from it, and I think the rest of the panel agrees that we felt it was fun, but it needed just a bit more, especially just a vroom-pa, vroom-pa.
Okay.
I mean, we can't lie to you. You know, we gotta be honest. We gotta be honest. No, we gotta be honest. We gotta be honest. Yeah.
Just a little bit of vroom-pa. There we go. Well, remember that tonight, one of the contestants will be eliminated, and you at home have a say in who stays and who goes home. So keep your phones handy on twitter.com/befoundon3 and keep using the hashtag #PresentaSearchOn3. We'll be right back after the break.
What happened?
back with Presenter Search on 3, the Expresso Edition. Tonight, the top 9 contestants take on their second challenge, presenting an activity-based insert while stepping out of their comfort zone. Next up, Jared lets off a little steam.
Krav Maga. I don't know what this is. I think it's martial arts. I don't know. We'll have to see. To win Presenter Search on 3, I have to fight for the top spot. So today, I'm leveling up and stepping out of my comfort zone. I walk into the gym and I see gloves, I see padded walls, I see sweat. I'm getting a bit worried, to be honest.
So good in yourself?
Good, can't complain. Ready to train today?
I'm ready.
Awesome. Well, first things first, this has got to go.
I'm starting to realize that polka dot shirts and dungarees was not the right call. Now that I'm dressed like a fighter, I feel like a fighter. I'm ready for this.
Dean, what are we starting with?
Okay, first off, that looks much, much better. Today we are focusing on Krav Maga, so we'll be teaching you how to punch, kick, and defend yourself effectively and fast as well.
Okay, I'm a little bit nervous. Listen, I'm a lover, not a fighter, but I'm here to learn. Let's go.
He was up for the challenge, which was good, which is kind of what I didn't expect. He was like, yeah, let's do it, let's go for it.
Action. I'd like to think I can roll with the punches, but this right here is a whole new ball game. Dean, not in the face.
So jab, cross.
Oh my word.
Dean is showing me how to use my fists correctly to punch, but that means I'm on the receiving end of some tough blows.
My arms are still attached to my body, so let's try it again.
With more speed, jab and cross together, and so when Jared first started punching, he packed a wallop of a punch. So I was quite surprised when that happened. God, are you sure you haven't done this before?
I've not done that before.
Okay. As he got into it, his face kind of got gritted in, and then he started punching harder and harder. So he really got out of his shell, which was really cool.
Jab, cross. One more. That is so exhilarating. My hands are pulsating and pounding, but this feels so good. I can't wait to see what else is coming up.
I didn't know I had so much energy inside of me. To be honest, I'm not sure if it's the space, if it's the kit that I'm wearing, but suddenly I feel like a fighting machine.
Viewers need to know that this is a fake knife, and they need to know that this is a controlled environment. We don't want to give any indication.
I didn't know that there was so much red tape around filming. The director tells me that I have to let the audience know that this isn't a real situation, that it's fake weapons and no one's getting hurt.
Knife will come towards the midsection. I will then block it off.
Okay.
And the section of the hand I'm using is the slice section, protecting the vital organs on this side. Okay. So pushing it away. I then use my thumb to glide across my arm and then hold on to the hand that's just attacked.
Okay.
On the hands, there are bones that run this way. With my fist, I'm going to hit those bones, so it kind of feels like that.
Okay.
Good job. I then go into what's called a butterfly grip, where I kind of control the wrist and the hand. And I push the hand up, and I bring the wrist towards me, and I slowly guide you to the ground.
Hey, listen, 3, 2, 1, and I'm on the floor staring up at Dean's face. That was so fast. I don't know how it happened, but it's my turn now.
He kind of changed a lot when he first walked in and when he walked out. I'd definitely say he walked away with a very valuable skill today.
And so the student becomes the master.
I'm really proud of myself. I learned a lot about myself today. I never thought I'd be in a gym doing Krav Maga, martial arts. I think I did really well in the challenge, trying to bring the audience into the story, but I'll leave that to the judges to decide. Hopefully, I'll be back very soon.
Oh, that was a lot of fun. I love that. So, Roger, has the student become the master?
Jared, I've had better, but not many. That's right.
What?
No, can I just say something really? All the inserts are really, this is great TV, do you know what I mean? So we saved you, and we saved you for a reason, and I really think you delivered when I'm watching that. You know what's really cool about this is there were lots of opportunities. I mean, that's the thing, you left to make up your own little TV show, and any opportunity you can grab to make some, whether it's comedy, you're really funny, you're adventurous, you keep engaging with the camera, it was really good. I couldn't fault it.
I think this love has definitely become a fighter.
Yeah, I'm lucky I got to comment on you again.
Well, next up for Nathaniel, stepping out of his comfort zone means stepping onto the dance floor.
Mthombeni dancing, oh my word, I did not expect it, and this is gonna be a test.
It's not every day that I get taken out of my comfort zone, but today it's gonna happen. I've got the guys from Movers and Shakers that are gonna be teaching me a little bit of something different with Mthombeni dancing. Yeah, they're gonna be over here. So I'm super excited. I never back down to a challenge. Let's do this. Show my gents. Hey.
So I'm here to interact with the audience, learn a new skill, and be absolutely out of my comfort zone.
So we're just gonna do APC. APC means like it's like a children's vibe, you know. So it's your first time. So we wanna do like a hectic stuff.
Got you.
Yeah.
Sure. Pansula and storytelling. I hear there's a relationship. Tell us more.
So in order to learn Pansula, you need to live it, because that's how I understand it, because it's life for us, it's a culture. What we dance actually, and everything that we choreographed, it's our life. We call it a two-man show. It's a true life-telling story.
Well, I had no idea there was so much depth to Pansula dancing.
All right, so what's the basics?
So the basic one, it's like right, left, left, right, left, joining right, left, left.
Yeah,
left.
this is definitely out of my comfort zone. Guys, I don't know how to dance, but I'm up for it. Let's go.
The first step,
not bad.
The second step, it's easy. You just step and kick and point.
And kick and point.
Yes. Stamp and kick and point.
And point.
So you're kicking with your right. Stamp with your right, you kick with your right, then you point with your left arm and leg.
Got you.
5, 6.
And this is for kids, right?
Yeah.
This
Papa, step and kick. Kick with your right.
Yes, yeah.
Hey, this guy's just slowly. Yo.
I like the way it's going. It's just you've forgotten about us now, the viewers. Instead of addressing the two of them all of the time, because you said that you're definitely out of your comfort zone. It was a good comment that should have been to camera.
I miss a few moments to literally talk to camera, and a little bit disappointed with myself because I knew in those moments I wanted to look into camera. Definitely gonna take that into the next challenge.
Go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and clap. Yes, go again. 1.
Guys, I tell you now, I thought Pansula is easy now, but it's not. I am sweating because of Pansula. The ways of Pansula is beating me. But you guys have been doing this for such a long time. My man, Shakers and Movers, tell us a little bit more about that.
Shakers and Movers was established in 2000. It's been 19 years dancing in the scene. We did like TV series Jovijo. Actually, it was like 5.6 million viewers in first day. If you come to me not knowing me, but you come with the questions that make sense, it shows that you have an understanding of what you're doing.
Well, listen here, man. I'm super excited that these guys are doing things. They're moving and they're definitely shaking. However, my moving and shaking has not stopped. I am gonna make sure that I get at least one Pansula move right before I leave this place. Can we do that, guys?
Yeah,
just
sure.
at least one. I want to be known as a Pansula before the end of this. I want to be here.
Closing link, nail it, first time, boom, boom, bam. I think it's the spirit of Pansula that guided me into that.
Michael Jackson.
I definitely believe with all the confidence that I've not learned a new skill. I literally learned very little, but I enjoyed the experience.
I love how he's just, yeah. Oh, but the question is, did the spirit of the Pansula make him be successful in that insert?
Right, so I've got my 3 ABCs for him as well. A was you were aware. I like that. You were on the ball in this insert. You knew what was going on. B is that you must just be more aware. And by that I mean is that you're not with just the presenters or the guests that you're interviewing, you're with the camera crew and everyone at home, so always involve them in the action, but you slowly got into that one. And C is you're getting a lot more comfortable and it's looking great on TV because you're bringing that out, so well done.
He just made that all up.
ABC. I love
He's
it.
just making this stuff up.
Aware, be more aware, and be comfortable and confident. We like it, we're here for it. Well, remember tonight, you, the viewer, have a say in who stays and who goes home. So make sure you have your phones ready. Go to twitter.com/befoundon3 and keep using that hashtag presenter search on 3. We'll be right back after the break.
It's your time to shine with Presenter Search on 3 and Orbit Gum.
back to Presenter Search on 3, the Expresso Edition. Now, for their second challenge, presenter challenge rather, contestants must step out of their comfort zone and present an insert while taking part in an activity. For Alway, it means facing one of her greatest fears in life.
I don't know who told them about my ridiculous fear of dogs, but this is such a bad idea. Usually I would jump at the opportunity to spend some time at a hotel and spa, but this morning I'm just not sure about it. Walking in, I'm thinking, how many dogs am I going to encounter? Are they going to be cute and furry or just big and very loud?
I think what we should do is maybe introduce you first to a dog. So we've decided to introduce you to Suki. So Suki is quite a big dog, but a very gentle dog.
What are the chances? Big and soft at the same time? Oh, I was terrified.
So this is Suki. So Suki is very small. Suki is a few months old.
Tiny.
She comes every single day to school.
Oh, that is amazing. And then Suki appears and there's this cute little fluff ball. Sorry, Suki.
Suki is very scared.
Alway is really terrified of dogs, and my mission today is to make sure that when she walks out here, that she understands that a dog can really be her best friend.
She can feel your fear.
Say, okay.
Hello, Auntie.
Hello, Suki.
my angel. Hold it nicely on the bottom. Hello, Auntie. You're really natural. And look, she's oh, and she wants to sleep now.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm holding a dog. I can't believe that happened. So now we're heading down to go to the salon and spa, and who walks in? Expresso shows Frenchie, Bob. He's going to be my future colleague, I hope. We're all dressed up for school.
Let's go down. Come on. Let's go.
I get into the salon and I see Tessa. I mean, I was getting so comfortable with Suki, my little fluff ball. I thought I'd be grooming her. Next thing, it's something a lot bigger.
And this is Tessa.
Oh my goodness, hello Tessa.
So Auntie and I'm going to get a cut today.
Oh my goodness.
I want to do that again. You guys are moving the wrong way. When you walk in, just remember, the camera's that side.
Yeah. As we walk into the salon, the director starts me to say I blocked off the entire shot. I had my back to the camera. But I took direction and we took another shot and it was great.
So I'm coming for my summer cut.
Oh wow. So like every girl, she needs grooming in a day at the spa, right?
Of course. And we're going to cut now.
As we start to get to know Tessa a little bit better, I feel a lot more comfortable. I can't believe that. So maybe dogs aren't too bad after all. You know what, Yannick? I think I've got it over my fear of dogs. Maybe I can give this a shot. Can I try?
That'll be amazing. Let's go.
This is my big moment. I've got the clipper in my hand. I must give Tess a shave and deliver the link at the same time. What's going through my head is, please don't hurt the dog and get this done right. Good girl. Imagine that. I walked in here terrified of dogs and I'm ending off my morning giving this one a beautiful, beautiful shave. So anything is possible. Hey, life is full circle. This was one of the biggest challenges for me, overcoming my fear and actually doing my job at the same time. I think you learn and you grow, and this was definitely a learning experience for me. I think I did okay.
A learning experience indeed. Oh, wow. Tato, what did you think about that?
Sure. Wow. I think we at a stage of the competition where everyone sort of seems a little bit comfortable in front of the camera. Yeah. I, again, needed a little bit more. So other than the fact that you're scared of dogs, we didn't get much. I mean, it was about pet grooming, but we didn't get really to the pet grooming. Also, there's dogs on Expresso, so that's a little bit of a problem.
It's going to be like fear factor at work.
Every day. That's a tad bit of a problem. But like, again, they get paid, so it's either you get the job or they get fired. But yeah.
Well, they are certainly part of the family, so need to start making friends now. Anyways, Dean may be a sporty guy, but usually he likes keeping his feet firmly on the ground. Let's see how he fares when he has to step out of his comfort zone and into the ocean.
Surfboard shaping? Isn't that guys that make surfboards by hand? I haven't even surfed. It's a beautiful day. I'm out here at the beach today. Gonna learn how to make a surfboard and then how to ride a surfboard. Quivers. Dean, How's it, man?
Nice to meet you. Welcome to our surfboard.
Wow, wow, wow. I've never been surrounded by so much wood before.
Yeah, Dean made eye contact and he's got a good presence and yeah, he got my attention immediately.
Querbus, tell me, why wood?
Well, wood's natural, it's available, it's easy to work with underhand, performs unbelievably once in the water with just an oiled surface.
Want to show me?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
How cool can you be, man? He does things that's good for nature and he makes art that can be functional, which is amazing. Oh, is this all wood?
No, so we have wood on the top, we have wood on the bottom, and then cork on the rails, and your middle or core is made of recycled foam.
You think making a surfboard is simple and easy, but it's quite complex. There's spine, there's ribs, there's 7 days worth of processing on this thing. Right, Querbus, now that we've rolled the rails, what's next?
So now it gets a layer of linseed oil and beeswax, and then she's good to go.
Let's go do this. So I've played rugby, I've played soccer, but can you play surfing?
Yeah, I'm going to take him out on my longboards and see what he can do. Yeah, he's never surfed before, so that'll be interesting.
I pick up this board. It's actually lighter than what I thought it would be. You know, it's a huge board, and I'm thinking, geez, if it's so light, can it hold me?
Dean, this is the first time that you've ever surfed.
Yep.
The viewers need to know that, they need to feel that. Okay. So make sure that that anxiety comes through.
Okay, cool. Got you. We at the beach, and I am nervous.
To surf, you need 3 things. A surfer, a board, and a wave. We've got it all.
Ooh-wee. Here we go. I get out to the water with Querbus. He's explaining to me what to do. I'm listening. I'm taking it step by step. But the moment you catch that wave, it's all gone. It's gone. All you want to do is stand, and then the next thing you know, fall.
Get up.
And I'm like, I'm going to do this. So I keep on going. And I'm falling. And then eventually, I get to stand for 3 seconds. That felt like 30 minutes to me. The challenge today was to learn something new, put me out of my comfort zone while still presenting. I feel I definitely did that, but on top of all of it, it was an absolutely amazing experience. I thought gymming was intense, but my man, I feel like my arms are 10 kilos heavier. Amazing experience. You've got 2 things going through your mind. Number 1 is, can I get up on this board? And when you do get up on the board, stay up on that board. But couldn't have asked for a better day. Super amazing.
Oh, once again, the fun continues. Roger, did he sink or did he swim?
That was rubbish. No, you know what? Again, so here they are. Charlotte, the director, is letting you guys loose. You've got to try and make the best you can with any situation. You've got to create content, create a TV show. So it was really cool. There you were prepared to go on an adventure, you know, get yourself wet. A lot of people would have, like, point blank refused to do half of that stuff. It was entertaining. And what's really cool is every week you seem to be getting better and better every time we watch you. So I'm getting lucky. I'm getting all the positive critique this evening. That was excellent. Really good.
Well, there we go. Next up, Tato channels his inner Italian in the kitchen.
I'd love to eat some food.
My challenge today is to present while learning how to make pasta from scratch. This should be pretty cool. Buongiorno a tutti. Now, Italy is well known to be one of the most visited countries in the world. You wonder why? It's pretty simple. Nothing says Italia than its food, and more especially its pasta. Now, today I'm here to meet one of Italy's well-renowned home cooks, Bruna Green. And I can already feel it. It's going to be a hands-on experience. Let's go meet her. Bruna!
Buongiorno, Tato.
Ah,
Benvenuto.
awesome. Is this how you always start your morning?
I mean, how's this spectacular Pretoria?
Gazing at the beautiful Pretoria,
It is beautiful. First thoughts are that he's a very nice looking young man, beautifully dressed, and he has a wonderful personality. He immediately appeals to a person.
The only thing I know about cooking is making eggs. That's a little bit of a secret from me. But I want you to show me how you do it all, and I really want to learn how to make the perfect Italian pasta.
And that is what I want to teach you, because it all starts with pasta, and it all started with making homemade pasta.
Let's get hands-on.
Let's do it.
The brief from my director this morning is to learn a new skill and also try to bring the viewers in. You know, step out of my comfort zone, and me and cooking, not the same WhatsApp group.
So you've got eggs, I've got beetroot.
You've got the biggest challenge.
Let's see how it goes.
Tato is a very quick learner, and he applies himself, and he takes a great interest in what he does.
Are you impressed with my kneading?
Well, you've got it. You've got it. Look at how you're doing it with the palms of your hands.
I researched my guest Bruna, and I got to realize that she's originally from Italy and she's a home cook, and she now runs her own cooking school here in South Africa. So I'm interested to see how I'm going to try and incorporate all of that, you know, in my questions. This is absolutely beautiful.
Don't squash the pasta.
Okay, so then how do I go about holding it?
Keep it open because it's fresh and you don't want it to...
Now she's getting into it and she's slowly teaching me the process, you know, of kneading, and it's not really something that I'm really used to. So I can see already that my hands are a bit sticky. And how do you also try to focus on what she's saying, bring the viewers in, and this must definitely work out.
You did a very good job, Tato.
I'm really proud of myself. It smells so delicious.
Tato's a lovely person, and I think being a chef is not going to be somewhere that he's going to explore, but overall he did a very good job, and I'm sure he's going to be making pasta in the future. So simple and so flavorful, am I right?
Tastes like something I've never had before.
Probably because you haven't.
Definitely. But thank you so much for, you know, cooking this for me. I seem to be forgetting one of the notes I received from my director this morning. So he steps in and then he tells me I have to interact with the camera. Look at the camera, Tato, look at the camera. Can surely really do say that Bruna is a perfect host and an excellent teacher. One that's really all about exploring possibilities, or rather should I say, possibilities. Let's dig in.
Cats. Well, at least now we all know don't squash the pasta. But Dr. Musa, did he get squashed in that insert?
Look, that was pastically one of the best inserts I saw.
What the hell's that?
Pastically.
No.
That's not even a word.
Practically, did I fail?
No.
Yeah. All right, no, it's fine. I don't need everyone to agree. Listen, I enjoyed that insert. Watched all 9, and one of my favorite ones. I like how you interact. Of course, small little technical things that you like doing that irritate me, but we'll get into those and we'll fix those mistakes later on. But I enjoyed watching it, so well done.
Oh, well done. There we go. Very nice. Now, 7 contestants down, only 2 more to go. Who made the most of their time to shine? Let us know on social media using the hashtag PresenterSearchOn3. We'll be right back after the break.
Great talent, great coffee. Simple. See you after the break.
with Presenter Search on 3, the Expresso Edition. Tonight, the top 9 contestants take on their second challenge, presenting an insert while stepping out of their comfort zone. For Coot Adams, things get a bit explosive.
What? Explosive ceramics? Those sound like two words that do not belong together.
If you ask any of my friends, they'll let you know that I always have to have my face beat and my nails done. But Presenter Search on 3 is all about stepping out of your comfort zone. So today, I'm getting ready to get my hands dirty.
Today, Cookly and I are going to be blowing up some stuff. We use explosives here to form the ceramics, and it's exciting. It turns your heart into that fight or flight moment. People don't believe that you use explosives to make art.
I see a blowtorch and a lot of protective gear. Is it safe?
Absolutely. I teach this class all the time. What makes it exciting is the slight bit of danger, but you're in good hands.
I'm excited, but very nervous. Let's start with the clay. You started working with clay at the age of 13. Why clay?
Well, it's such a versatile material. It will do anything you want it to. Every single person on earth can be a great potter. Yeah.
So let's get into it.
So we cut the clay like that.
Oh, wow.
People just naturally experience joy when experiencing clay.
That's very true, because also it takes you back to your childhood when you're playing with like wet sand.
Yeah. So now we slap, slap, slap. The idea is that your hand must flop around it to give the roundness.
Okay. I'm working with this clay and all I'm thinking is my nails.
I like this one because of the color, it's so pretty. Push this in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
John, it doesn't look like you.
That's
what am I
because
doing
you're an
wrong?
artist.
I am an artist.
Yeah.
I'm expressing my inner artistry.
Relax. You're great. As dangerous as this looks, it's pretty safe. I'm an expert.
All the way.
And Cookle is going to be okay. Don't you guys worry too much.
We have the fireworks in. What's next?
We light up the blowtorch.
I have this blowtorch in my hand. The director comes to me and tells me, Kuhle, you have one shot at nailing this link. After these firecrackers blow, that's it.
Usually when I bring the fire, it's on the red carpet. But this is a whole different ballgame. John?
Go wild.
Let's do it.
As I'm lighting the firecrackers, I'm on my third one. I'm thinking maybe they're going to give me a chance until I get to the last one and move back a little bit. The first one, boom, I'm like, what is going on?
Oh my God! How do I switch it off? That was so nerve-wracking. Oh my goodness.
You're a potter, well done.
Well done. I did it. Frightening, but exciting. But I mean, that's exactly how we roll on Presenter Search on 3. We end off with a blast.
Cookle really impressed me today. She did her homework. She's got my vote.
I think I did well. I did what I had to do. I had fun with it, and I learned something new. Who would have thought that something so beautiful could come from such destruction?
Oh, what a blast indeed. Judges, did she succeed, Thando?
There were moments that were so beautiful and so authentic where you'd like react and it's like a real reaction, or you laugh and it's like a real reaction, and it brought her so much joy. But then there were also moments that felt rehearsed or not real, where you'd feel it almost sound presentery, where you go, so we are ready now to blast off, you know, but that's not how you'd normally speak. Or usually I sizzle on the red carpet, but today I'm about, you know, that's not how you talk. Like, everyone laughed at it, but, you know, had you made a joke of it, like, you know, usually I sizzle on the red carpet, but today, you know, then it's more like authentic. So just watch that, but otherwise, we really enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it indeed. Finally, after a close shave last week in the Elimination Challenge, Sompiwe is back to take on another close shave.
Barber training. I can hardly grow a beard, let alone trim one. I go to a barber at least 2 times a month to cut my hair, but this time around I'm going in on a different capacity, but I'm ready for this. The entertainment industry is known to be cutthroat, but that's the last thing I want to be doing today. Let's learn how to become a barber. Johnny, my man, how are you doing?
How's it going, Sompiwe?
I'm good, man.
This is where the magic happens.
Grooming is so important to people's lives, and like people take it seriously. What does it actually mean to be somebody's barber?
You know, to be somebody's barber is also you're looking after their image all the time, you know what I mean? You're also somebody's, how do you say, psychologist as well, because you've got to listen to all their problems as well.
I was so excited when I saw Johnny because he looks like a very eccentric guy. He's got tats all over, and you can just tell that he's a very, very creative guy.
I always have this weird motto saying, if you look good, you feel good, you do good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sompiwe was pretty cool. Looks like a young learner, I guess, wants to get out there in the field, I guess, you know what I mean? Always look at the head shape, the face shape, what it entails, like what haircut looks good on you, what doesn't look good on you, you know what I mean? Some guys think this looks good on them. Show me a picture of like a Brad Pitt haircut, and you don't. You come out looking like Mr. Bean with Brad Pitt's haircut. So.
The more I listen to him chat, I can tell that he knows what he's talking about and his passion is rubbing off on me and it's calming me down. I think this insert is going to go really well. Yeah, and it absolutely seems like a thing that involves a lot of practicality, and a lot of theory and a lot of sort of trying things out. So can you please teach me how to cut hair?
Definitely, I'll teach you how to do that, bud.
I'm donating my face to the shoot.
The director volunteers himself to be the one that I'm grooming. Usually he's watching me from behind the camera, but now he's right in my face. Pressure.
So in your hand and weight it on the other side.
All right. You'd think being a barber is quite straightforward. Turns out it's not. There's a lot that goes into it.
You use a 45-degree angle to shave on.
45? Cool.
Yeah.
Johnny hands me that blade. It's my time to shine.
Yeah. So now skin taut.
Yeah.
This is the crux of the insert now.
Yeah.
Right? Your director's on the chair. You're about to put a knife at his face. So first thing to be careful of. Second thing, you need to do a closing link while you're doing your shave, right?
Right now I'm thinking three things. Don't cut his face, don't cut his face, don't cut his face.
3, 2, 1, don't kill me, action.
Today's challenge was all about getting out of my comfort zone, and at the moment, I'm living on the edge. Oh, jeez. Okay, just hold it in. Yay! I pulled it off! No blood, and it's looking pretty decent. I think I'm a barber. So, Johnny, did I get the job?
A couple more training shifts, you'll get the job, bud.
You heard that, guys. A couple of more trainings, and the job will be mine. Overall, I think this challenge went really well. I had to do three things. I had to learn something new, present while doing the new thing that I had learned, and it was outside of my comfort zone, and I seemed to do that just fine. Between you and me, I think I achieved this challenge very well, and I kind of belong here.
Wow, talk about living on the edge. Roger, did he really achieve everything in that challenge?
Dude, I've got to be honest, I was so disappointed. And so the problem is you're going to go into these situations where you've got to try and you've got to create something out of nothing sometimes. But you didn't have nothing. You had this wacky, crazy barber. You had, I mean, you would have been the hero of the show.
Had you just chopped off all his hair?
Just ending Shaw. You know what I mean? No, I'm saying there were so many, I'm kidding, but obviously. But no, there were just, I thought there were so many opportunities where you could have created magic. And what was really interesting is in the diary moments, you were excellent. You were funny, and what would have been really cool is if you were doing the diary moments while you were chatting to him. A little critique. I mean, you know, I wasn't...
Yeah, I think
it was vanilla.
Yeah, it's that you watch the diary cams or you watch his inserts and all the stuff that he's doing really that's not presenting is fun and it's funny and it's nice to watch. And then he goes on air and it's exact opposite each time, and you're just like, why?
Yeah.
Well, there we go, contestants. Well done on completing your second challenge. I think you can give yourself a round of applause. All right, now the judges have viewed each of the inserts closely and have come to a decision. Tonight, they will not be saving any of the contestants from elimination. Instead, the judges have chosen a bottom three.
Yeah.
So let's start with Musa. Who have you decided to send to the bottom three tonight?
Right, so first person joins the bottom three today is someone that I'll get into that later. But the person that's coming into the bottom three is Mlatis.
Okay. Take that spot. Thando, who are you sending to the bottom three?
The second person in the bottom three this week is Alway.
And finally, Roger. Who are you deciding to send to the bottom three?
The person we are sending to the bottom three. Do I look serious and mean?
You're not on camera, but I mean, now you are.
Sompiwe.
Well, there you have it, your bottom three. But for the viewers at home, Orbit Gum is giving you the chance to vote for which one of the bottom three you would like to keep in the competition. This is your time to shine. So please head over to twitter.com/befoundon3 right now, where we are running a live voting poll for only 5 minutes. That's right, you only have 5 minutes to vote for which of these three contestants you want to keep in the competition. Question is, who will you save? Will it be Mthombeni, who did pipe car driving? Alway, who did puppy grooming? Or Sompiwe, who did barber training? Judges, you may give us your final feedback on each of the bottom three.
So, Mthombeni, the one thing about this insert or this part here was that it needed personality. And like I said, everyone here has got a personality and you have to bring it out. Whether you're grooming puppies today or you're spinning on your head or you really have an insert where you're looking at paintings, your personality has to shine through each time. That's what makes a TV presenter in and out of a live show, is that you're able to stand forth and present yourself as the fun person that you are, as the caring person that you are, in all the different aspects that exist. And I feel with this one thing that you did today, we saw a presenter who said, oh, this is pipe drive car, driving something with the other, but nothing in the insert made me go, wow, geez, I want to see that guy skydiving next, or I want to see him doing ABC. So that's something you're going to have to bring out each time, and that's what everyone else that's not in the bottom three did today. They went out and showed their personality.
Thando?
Okay, so I take Olutu. Olutu, again, for me, it was the sense of, firstly, I'm obsessed with dogs. But, like, for me, it just was like, okay, cool, you're scared of dogs, which is fine. But what more? What more? I didn't feel like there was anything we got out of the insert. We didn't hear anything about pet grooming, really, other than the last, like, 20 seconds of it. I mean, like I said, we're in a very tough part of the competition now and everyone's sort of bringing their A game. So if I'm putting you against everybody else, it wasn't quite up there.
Roger.
Yeah, my missus and I watched it and we were like, oh my goodness, she really hates dogs. This must have been like Fear Factor is terrible. We actually had a lot of respect for you. So you go onto these sets and, you know, the challenge is going to be almost like a bit of an investigator in a way while you're live, while you're being recorded. And they've given you free reign and they also edited this in such a way that they're showing the best bits of the day. I think you could have been a little bit more adventurous. You could have discovered a bit more. The interview alone with the hairdresser could have been like fascinating. We never got to know about him, his roots, why he looks the way he does.
His roots.
Second heat, flyboy. Anyway, yeah, I think, yeah.
Well, thank you so much, judges. The Twitter poll closes soon, so we need you to hurry up and make your vote count. We will be right back after the break.
What happened?
It's your time to shine with Presenter Search on 3 and Orbit Gum.
You're back with Presenter Search on 3, the Expresso Edition. Now, tonight, one of these 3 contestants will be going home. Before the break, we announced that viewers have 5 minutes to vote for who they want to save on Twitter. The 2 contestants with the least number of votes will compete in a live elimination challenge. And this is the challenge. Now, sometimes on live TV, a segment will come to an end before the next segment is ready to begin. As a live presenter, you need to pay attention to what has been happening throughout the show, and sometimes you need to ad-lib between segments to buy time for the crew and guests. Your challenge tonight, contestants, is to fill 30 seconds of time before 2 segments. Now, each of you will be given one of these Orbit envelopes, and it contains the name of a segment from tonight's show, which will be the topic for your ad-lib challenge. The voting poll is now closed, and the results are in. The contestant with the most number of votes on Twitter who has been saved from the challenge or from elimination tonight by you, the viewer, is Alway. Congratulations, Alway. You can join the other contestants. All right, here we go. That means that Sompiwe and Mthombeni, this could be your last time to shine, so you need to make the most of it. I'm going to hand you this Orbit one, all right? I'm going to start with you, Sompiwe. I need for you to open it, show it to camera. I'm going to count you down, and then you have 30 seconds to ad-lib. You can open it already, and then you need to throw over to Kat in the kitchen making something delicious. Show the audience.
And this young man is a man who's very talented. He's a natural, and his guest said that his personality literally came through when he did his challenge. I'm really, really looking forward to tasting some of the pasta that he created because Gert-Johan has it in the kitchen, and I'm about to head over there and taste it.
All right, there we go. Thank you so much, Sompiwe. Short but sweet. All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
There you go. I'm going to count you down. You can open up your envelope, show it to camera. Let us see what it is. Dean Woodman in the surfboard shaping challenge. 3, 2, 1, go.
Now, one of the most exciting things that you could ever do in your life is take on a breathtaking experience. I mean, moving from the ground straight into the water, but managing to keep your cool and enjoying the fine moments in life. That is what Dean had to do tonight, and I'm pretty sure that every contestant on Presenter Search on 3 felt it inside of them. What am I talking about? Here in Expresso, we create life-changing moments, and here in Presenter Search on 3, we take you to center stage.
There we go. Our bottom 2, ladies and gentlemen, having completed the elimination challenge. Thank you so much, contestants. Okay, now I will ad-lib a bit while the judges get a chance to give their final decision. Ad-libbing is definitely not something that is easy. You have to take in everything that's been happening, but our contestants gave it their best shot. They have watched each of your performances, guys, closely, and now they are going to be giving you their final verdict. Take a deep breath. Judges, it's over to you. Who is going home tonight?
Well, firstly, kudos to both of them. It's not an easy thing to do this.
That's a nightmare.
Yeah.
That's a nightmare.
I mean, the challenge mainly, you're basically padding, right? So you're wasting time, in essence, or saving time.
And the audience has no idea.
No one knows that actually there's a big mess up happening backstage. The guest hasn't arrived, and we need you to pad.
Yeah.
And the idea was to throw to Gert-Johan in the kitchen. So you did not throw to Gert-Johan in the kitchen. It was beautifully structured, beautifully layered with many flowers, but the person that we have decided to save today is Sompiwe.
Yeah.
Oh, so that means, Thabethe, you're going home. Oh, well, there we go. Give each other a hug. That is how the cookie crumbles. It is a competition at the end of the day. Contestants, tonight was the last night that viewers get to save you from elimination. From now on, it's all on you. And that being said, your next challenge starts very early tomorrow morning as you take over Expresso Live. And for you at home, tune in tomorrow from 6 a.m. on SABC3 to see how these contestants fare. We'll see you next week. Ciao, everybody. Adios.
Another feel-good production.